we focus on young people's mental health here on BBC Radio Leeds. The coronavirus pandemic changed things, didn't it? A lot of people felt either grief, loneliness, and maybe a heightened need to look after mental health. Well, our Happy Heads project is a toolkit of practical tips, personal stories and daily inspiration. And this morning, how dance and performance can help. Dance Action Zone Leeds, or DAZL as it's known. They run sessions for young people across Leeds with a focus on mental and physical health.
Make a difference.
And Ian Rodley is their director. Morning, Ian.
Morning, how are you?
I'm all right. Tell me a little bit more about DAZL, if you would, please.
Yeah, so we're based here in the city, and we're a dance and health organisation. We're supported by Leeds Public Health, and we go out into communities, working with the communities to improve their physical and mental health, but also working with that community so they could upskill and deliver back into the community. So it's a real 360-degree approach to, not just physical and mental health, but also employment in the arts.
How much have you been affected by the coronavirus pandemic?
As an organisation,
yes.
We've been affected so in a way that we couldn't deliver our classes and we couldn't do a lot of those things. But what we did is we went out onto the streets with a programme called Garden Groovers, and we went into the actual streets so people could come onto their doorstep. And, it's about that whole thing of like connecting communities, connecting other young people, and they could have a dance. And then in that, we ended up, because we couldn't do what we normally do, we ended up doing things like food parcels and, supporting relief for the community.
Just explain to us how dance works mentally for people, because I'm sure people will know about how it's good for you physically, but just explain
Dance
mentally.
Is brilliant. Yeah, dance is the best medicine, as I like to say. So when you dance, you automatically, I suppose with any sport really, but dance in particular, because we've got music there, it's about feeling good. You leave with not just your heart rate up, but you leave with all these amazing endorphins, and you want to, I suppose it's a great way of connecting people. So it improves your mental health that way. It also gets you physically active, so you feel good after. I could sit here and pipe on all morning about how the benefits of dance and why it makes you feel good, but there's so many things that are coming out now, and dance is right up the top there, and getting involved in things like group exercise for improving people's physical and mental health and well-being, especially young people.
And what's it like when you see it work with those young people?
I think when you see it work, it makes you feel like, you not only making a difference, but it's worthwhile. It's worth getting up on the morning. And, you see, it sounds a bit corny, but, we've physically seen here at DAZL how dance has literally changed people's lives, literally saved some people's lives from going down completely other path. And, it's a great tool for physical and mental health, but, also things like keeping young people on the straight and narrow, giving young people a creative outlook, giving them something that they feel that they're good at. Some people are not always academic, young people. So that's why creativity and being involved in things like the arts are so important. And that's been really hit over the pandemic.
Thank you for explaining it to us, what you do. DAZL, D-A-Z-L, by the way. You can find it online for all the information. Lots going on with regards to keeping people mentally and physically active from Dance Action Zone Leeds. Ian Rodley, thank you for being with us this morning. And if you or someone you know, a young person with a mental health worry, and you want some advice, you can visit bbc.co.uk/make a difference for a list of mental health organisations for parents and young people.
helping you stay up to date.